Hello everyone, here's my tip of the day. Silver Roosevelt dimes, 11 for 1960. That puts these about 10 cents over melt at recent prices. They're among the cheapest silver coins that are US 90% that you can get. We'll have a look at some of these. This is a 47, second year, and there is a mint on it. San Francisco. The reason why you can get these pretty cheap is none of them are really key date ones. And once they're worn some, people don't care about them. Even if they aren't worn, they don't care too much. What's this say? "1952 Philadelphia." 64 Denver. They made a whole lot of them in 64, so it's the final year of silver too. And most of your 64s are barely circulated. Like this one looks AU at worst. And it is also a Denver one. The mint mark on these is on the back. So that one's quite a bit better looking than this 64. Just show them side by side. It's a little dirty and looks like it stayed in circulation briefly. Whereas that one looks like it didn't get circulated much. This one's another Denver one. It's another 64. It's got dirt on it and stuff, and some wear and tear. So some of these stayed in circulation a little while, but people started pulling them out of circulation pretty quickly after we stopped using silver. This is a 57 Philadelphia. By the way, if you don't know, Philadelphia does not have a mint mark on these older ones. Only San Francisco and Denver on these, because there's 49 Philadelphia. Another 64 Philadelphia. It really doesn't look like there's a whole lot of wear and tear on it. There's only a few more in this. 1963, also a very heavy mint year. Made a lot of 63 dimes too. And a lot of people buy this kind of dime and just put them in rolls, which I could do if I wanted to. I think I have a dime roll or two laying around here somewhere. This is a 52D. And then the last one in the bag is a 62, which is also a pretty high mintage year, and it's Denver. Anyway, all you want to do when you buy a lot like this, when you get done looking over your coins, you need to make sure there was 11 in it. So here we got five more, then one last final coin. So there's 11. It's a buck. It's about 10 cents a coin over melt. Not a bad price as 90% silver goes. It's about as cheap as you can get them. I mean, if you can get half dollars for the same kind of price, it'd be like 50 cents over their melt. That wouldn't be too bad either, not in my opinion. But yeah, if your coin dealer packs up stuff like this, the Roosevelt dime will probably be your cheapest option, closest to melt. Now, was showing the gold-plated one of these I got the other day. I got this from the same coin dealer, and he does jewelry as well. This one's kind of like a proof silver. Now, the one I got from him yesterday or Friday is gold-plated. Let me pull out the bag. Get a little bit better look at it if you did not see it. Same thing, though. I mean, they're the same design, same size. They're 3/9 fine silver, but this one has gold on it. I don't know why it's gold-plated and this one isn't, but the gold plating does not add any value to these. It's still kind of cool to get another one of these, because generally when I buy these, or anybody buys half-ounce ones, the half-ounce rounds and stuff usually cost a little more than what you often can ever get them for. And I went over the details of all these coins. There is a 1921 dime in this, in that 1854 half dime. And I didn't pay a whole lot for this, but the fact that it has a 21 and a half dime in it, which are a little bit more collectible, and they're all mercury dimes, meant that coin lot costed a little bit more than this did. I got 3 more coins for less money. And when you add it by silver alone, yeah, there's a lot more silver in the Roosevelt dimes than what there are on these, because these are heavily worn, and that half dime has holes in it. All right, we'll talk about this again, because not everybody watched my live yesterday. My coin dealer, jeweler guy, had this, and he's like, he wasn't exactly sure if it was silver or not. It's an Australian coin, and that says 1958. Well, he smelt the coin, said it smells like silver, and I really didn't realize that silver had a distinct smell that you could. Apparently, it does. I don't know. I guess I would have to compare what it smells like. I don't know. I don't know how, but he said silver has a smell to it. Some kind of smell that you can tell it's silver. Last thing I'm going to talk about real quick is this. I go to the bank a lot and ask them if they have dollar coins, and these 79 Susan B. Anthony's are very common. They almost always have a few of them. But what they don't always have is the Eisenhower. 71D, big coin, big heavy. It's not silver, but they did make them in 40% silver, so that's something to remember. But they'll be estimate, and a lot of them were put in GSA boxes or blue soft packs. I think that's how they were all sold. Now they get broke out or whatever. But the 40% Ike has a decent amount of silver in it because it's a big coin. It's not really a stacking type coin, but I mean, it's like the JFK 40%. But anyway, it is cool getting another one of these 200 years of Constitution, we the people. I like that we the people statement. 200 years of liberty. So one other thing, sometimes you can get a mixed lot of coins at a really cheap price. There's 3 silver dimes, wheat cent, and a nickel in here, and part of a silver dime. I think there's 3 Roosevelts in here. Yeah, there's 3 Roosevelt dimes, 2 over here and 1 there, plus a broken down barber. A bunch of wheat pennies for $10 for the whole pack. Now these, a couple Buffalo nickels. Most of the wheat pennies aren't really worth much, But I didn't think this was a horrible deal to get a little pack like this. And every now and then you get lucky and find something that you don't expect. I didn't look through the wheat pennies too much. Most of them look like they're 40s or 50s, but sometimes you get a coin lot like this, and that's not a bad way to buy it. It's not a great silver play on this one because 3 Roosevelts are 62, 52, and a 46. And you'll never know the date of the barber because they chipped off the whole date where it would be. It's about 75, 80% of a dime though, so I don't know. But anyway, I don't want to spend all day on here. Just want to get some content up before some of my YouTube friends go live later, like Jeff Crumpler. He was live doing a coin roll hunt or something, but I just missed him. But he'll be live again tonight, I believe. But I bought this little ashtray about a month ago for $2.50. It's not real old. This Savings and Loan Association in Effingham, Illinois, I don't know if they're still in business. Hard telling. We had that savings and loan crisis back in the 80s. This might have been made in the 70s. I mean, the design of the bank building looks like somewhere from around that time. Well, the saving and loan building. But don't pay a whole lot for advertising ashtrays. They're really not worth that much, I don't think. I mean, I've seen some where they were priced a lot higher than $2.50. But I just happened to be up in Rockville and went by one of the antique shops and he had it. And it was only $2.50. But it's kind of neat. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and bring this down for now and leave it up for people to watch later if they didn't see it when I did it. So everyone have a good day because it's pretty much all I got.